Diego si Immortal, VP.
Naku, lakad mo tatang, lakad mo tatang!
Even, but maybe destroying something really early. Tidehunter is not something I wanted to see, so.
Nice hot one, gonna be using the sticks though. Can he get himself out? They need 2 more hits, 1 more, and that's gonna be a kill. Dingo gets the first blood. Gianvincenzo getting a few tower shots, but really won't mind in the end though. Bottom lane, Dark getting low. Cube is trying to finish him off, and okay, I think he has gone a little bit too far. He actually gets Dark, so dying here not gonna be the worst thing in the world. No reason to use the sticks. He knows that his life is over. Maybe could have forced out the mango there. Unsure that he doesn't get all of the creeps in the lane.
I think he still got XP, so the XP range is decently high. In the top lane, they do manage to find Undying kill despite them being under the tower, and Dingo might be in a bit of a...
In the mid lane, and now he's gonna be giving a little bit of a coil, a little bit of a minus armor, and a little bit of death, or no, if Mobe has anything to say about it. Scarsnate trying to survive. The infused raindrops will allow him to do so a little bit longer, but in the end, his life will still fall, and there's gonna be a first kill for Natty Narwhal. They're saying the lane was going well for him, and little tower. Ivy, they accomplished nothing. Their timings were perfect, but their execution just was not on point. The ring though, okay, he's gonna be going down with the Mystic Fairy. The damage will be sufficient, and now they have to break that coil. They have to run away right now. Mobe getting low, but low for a tiny 600 HP. He's not even close to dying. Gonna have an avalanche in a second with 5-1 charges. He is not gonna go down, or is he? Still does have the infused range. I'm gonna use the avalanche as silence onto the clock. It seems like he can get out. No, with the Kraken being released, he will get gushed by the Tidehunter and finished off by Nesphere. Now going for Gianvincenzo, who has put down the tombstone. Oh, thank you for the extra gold. Exactly what we were looking for. Come here, Vincenzo, and go down. Finally, he uses the phase shift for the last auto attack and dodges it. Cube doesn't have the mana, and he might lose the HP as well in the ring, though. He has gone a little bit too far. Let's see if the Tiny wants to go for him again. He's gonna get coiled once more. Let's have 12-1 charges, but here's the bristleback. Hello. Okay, he's pretty much gonna be beating him down with a smaller version of himself. You know, you're a big rock, and the small one will kill you. Cube trying to run away. He will be let go. And while that was happening,
And like in general, the new neutral items, the lance and this one are kind of really powerful, but in the mid lane, they go for Nesphere. I don't think they get him.
that's not a smart hero to go for. He just turns around. There's gonna be a tombstone spot, and with Mortimer's kisses, Mobe is looking quite dead. Maxi jumps in. He wants to kill the Eye. Not gonna be happening with the Ravage. Now you all die. The PA thinks about jumping in, but he sees that he has no friends. Max is gonna be next. The cookie is there. Hello, Dragonite. You were supposed to be the tanky one, and now all of your armor will be taken away. X3, and get the smoke from X3. They're showing the Bristleback in an aggressive position on the top lane, and now they found the Undying. I think it's time to run. Dingo, he got his BKB delivered. He might need to BKB TP out. Will do exactly that. He understands the dangers, and it's gonna be a long TP, but a long BKB as well. Oh, I'm not sure, Dingo, you want to be going there, or does he? If he sees Dark, he can go for him. Cube though, look at how fast he falls. 1, 2, 3. That is how. See now, X3, they're not gonna be caught by the smoke, and with Nesphere being the one in up front, I don't think he can go forward. Bristleback now going for an MKB. They're gonna jump him. They break him, trying to kill him with a stun. He's dropping. He's dead. He actually died there with the break. They're gonna be able to take him down. Now coming in with the Ravage, but the PA jumps in, finally using the BKB. Shergrat, he doesn't have the shard just yet, so without the Fan of Knives, you can't really kill the Tidehunter. He's a little bit too tanky. Dingo, think about going back in. Oh, nice avalanche. They go for the puck. They go for the Wisp, but the Wisp will be surviving for now. The Breed Fire not gonna be able to kill him. Dingo, he doesn't see him, but the Tiny tosses his own illusion, and they get the kill. This Bristleback is losing his life once more. The PA now has to get out in a lot of trouble. If he gets on, he could actually go down, actually slow down a little bit, but finally the goo is gonna stop. They're going to the tombstone. They need to be a little bit careful. They get a stun onto the Io. Avalanche, they turn on the Bristleback, and he is dead. That's the tanky hero just gone. The ring, he came over, but no one killed the tombstone. He just ran into the zombie apocalypse right now. And X3, they're gonna get their brains eaten.
In his parentheses, you know, maybe that should be his motto. That maybe that's the item he should have built instead of Agadems, or you know.
And Rink is there. The BKB TPs here. Max is just going forward, and you're gonna have to run. Io, he does have a TP out, might be able to use it. He's going for it, but with the Mystic Flare, oh, the magic damage is just insane there. Point where you have to risk it, and going for a BKB right now doesn't really change too much. If they see you, they're still gonna stun lock you. if the PA sees you, she's still gonna break you even through the BKB. And X3, they go for a smoke. So what are they gonna find? They're gonna find Mobe and Invis, immediately go for a Ravage, and that's gonna be a kill, but it's also gonna be no Ravage for 150 seconds. Let's see if they can get more. They definitely need more. The PA, he turns around. Okay, this game is over. Nesphere, you're just food for this PA. Matt Narwhal is going in. That was just so funny. A hero that should be considered one of the tankiest in the game just dies in half a second from one hero, and Dingo going for more. Gonna be going for the Wisdom. Ghost Scepter gets used, and now the stun is there. Dark will be dropping down as well. Nice kill in the backlines. Cube will fall, but it got caught. They see Dark. Are gonna be going for a Bristol back immediate BKB. There's the Ravage. Maybe they can kill him. They're trying to go for that one with the Mortimer's Kisses. The Tendrils will leap. No, he got the BKB off without the MKB. Nessir just doesn't do damage. He gets stunned up and destroyed immediately. They did lose two of their supports, so that Ravage, it's not that it was useless. The puck now does get caught, does have a blink away, should be able to get himself out. Goes to the side. The stun not gonna be connecting. Nice Lincolns there. He's gonna allow him to live for now. The dagger connects. He won't have a blink. He won't have a life. And he'll go down to join the nail in the coffin. They're gonna put the tombstone already. So now they just need to put the dead guy in it. And actually, they're gonna be the dead guy. They're going for the DK, trying to kill him, but he eats a cheese. And they're gonna be turning around the heroes. They go, they use the BKB. He's not gonna have it. The bash into the wrist. He's actually not killing anyone. Okay, he's gonna kill one right now. Nessir comes over. He's like, does he have the Fan of Knives? No. Maybe you can do something about it then. Still no MKB. He just doesn't have it. And he's trying to go for the Undying. He will be able to kill Jay and Vincenzo at least. But Dingo turns around, goes for him. The Tiny is the one actually that used the refresher. Dingo might die the once. He jumps in and loses one of his lives, but still has one more waiting for him. X3, they used everything they had, and now they have nothing left. Dingo still wants to go forward, but this game is looking very much done. Sugarrat broken in more ways than one. The stun under the IO. They're trying to pop the ball as well with these sharp blades. Should be able to do it. Dingo would ruin a little child's birthday party, and he pretty much ruined X3's game as well. Ivy will win game number one, and I have to say, there was a time where X3 looked dominant, but it was a long time ago. They can definitely, go for something that is gonna allow for it, and they get the Zeus. That's most likely gonna be a position. Celestial Hammer, is Sugar just dead here? What can Ring do about this one? He does have a lightning bolt to slow them down, but no, he will survive, and in the end, it's gonna be the Ring that gets the kill. Meanwhile, in the top lane, Dark falls as well, while Max is TPing out. Nesphere finishes him off with the meld. At least it's an H's Prophet, so despite using the TP, he'll be able to come back here. Trying to go for Nesphere, but Cube might actually be in... he's dead. He's looking very much dead. He will turn around on Dingo, but one more hit from Vincenzo. It would have been really bad if he got the high ground mid there. Maybe the Zeus would have even lived. So, yeah. Looking in terms of denies, though, Natty Narwhal is doing better, and that might be an issue for the Timber in terms of levels. So 2-2 in terms of kills. We're seeing all three of the cores of Ivy topping the CS chart, and as we're talking about it, the Ring gets another one. This use is actually starting to hurt this poor Enchantress quite a lot. 2 points in Enchant, no points in the Nature's attendance against these two. Do you agree with that one? Not so sure about it. Top lane though.
But returning to my point, I think a lot of people think this matchup is unbeatable for TA because of the amount of armor on Terrorblade, and he does have a lot of it, and I mean a lot. But the side blades are pure damage if they go through somebody, and I think it's not as bad as people make it out to be. In Ring almost getting killed, and Ring eating it.
They just say it is not yours. Nesphere is being slowed down. The Witchblade there coming into play. He does have the meld, but against the Timber Sword, not gonna help you quite a lot. They will go for the refraction charges quite easily. Cube doesn't get the connection with the stun. Nesphere getting himself out, not for long. Mobe finally connecting towards his Nature's Prophet, and they'll ease.
Wolf will go down probably quickly.
Solar Guardian not at ready, but it will be in 2 seconds. And now this Dawnbreaker can come over. Nice big ulti from the Nature's Prophet. The stun will connect on Mobe. He is dying. He's losing a lot of his life. He did use the sticks though. He's still alive. Turns around to fight the Echo Stun from Cube. It's gonna be connected. It's gonna be a big one, but Nesphere still surviving. There's gonna be a lot of treants going for him, and it seems like he can escape. Cube taking a lot of damage. There is gonna be a Witchblade in 2 seconds, but the puck, has he gone too far? He'll say no with the double silence. They're gonna start the cleanup. Jay and Vincento, the only one left from that little move from the side of Ivy. They thought they can get the tower, but boy, were they wrong. There's gonna be a very slow Enchantress right now with the Witchblade and the trap, and he'll go down. And look at Dingo. He thought he could do something. We'll see if that's what they're waiting for, though. No one is gonna be waiting on the side of Ivy. He gets the he got the Sunder off, but he died super fast either way. Max comes over, Nesfir just turns around to fight. They've already lost 2. X3 are going forward. They want more. This time around, the hook shot will connect, and Dark, he uses the cog. He might have just planted his own graveyard, but not gonna be the case. He gets himself out. X3.
They desperately need the next item on Timbersaw so that he does not get killed too quickly, and they might need to consider. Oh, nice attempt to get a kill in the river, but Cube will just fall down as well as second support.
And look at this one. The Nature's Prophet is running away. Run, little piggy. Oh, where's your BKB? You don't have it. Where's your silence? You don't have either. At least the Clockwork will fall. Mobay does get that one. Timber thinking about going in to his triangle, but there's a full. This time around, he's gonna have friends. They're going for sugar at your Solar Guardian. You will not use it this time around. We will stop you in your tracks and just finish you off. And Ring comes over, says, kill me as well, please. I want to be a bonus. You cannot jump out of the Sprout, but you can definitely kill Max. He uses the BKB a little bit too late, but it's gonna be good enough. Going for a TP out, dancing around. You can't kill me. Yes, we can. Dance to this music, and he's gonna be dying to the silence and all the spells from the puck. Mobay though breaks the coil immediately. Here comes the sphere. This time around, they don't have the Terrorblade, so no one can really challenge this TA. Mobay wants to get out. He is left all alone. Goes out. Comes over, and the Echo Slam just destroys the puck. And hello, Nesphere. You're gonna be on the receiving end of that too. Dark will run away, but who the hell cares? Let him tell their offspring.
Old Bros is on Max.
Now let's see what's gonna happen if he's gonna be able to use it. They're the ones that are gonna have the vision advantage if you're around the trees. They see the Ring, but he doesn't manage to get himself out. They see the puck though. That guy is not gonna be so lucky. Rink is running away. They're gonna see him. He'll at least try to push things out, but I think he understands that his life is pretty much gone. He did kill the creeps, turns around. I'm a god and you are a cow that just got out of the earth. You cannot fight me. Yes, I can. Cube though goes into the Solar Guardian. He'll get crushed immediately. They only came in with 2 supports. The Ring is gonna have a jump in a few seconds, and he won't even need to use it. The Ring baiting them perfectly, and the greed of Ivy will cost them the supports.
Absolutely massive, but everyone else is getting slowly whittled down. Sure, they get a kill on Ring, but it's a position for support, and they might even trade Max for it.
Max does pop a BKB. He's trying to get himself out. Sugar though does have a basher. He's gonna bash him. He's gonna be doing a lot of damage, being stunned up. Max goes for a TP out, but Yor will finish him off. Nothing he can do to escape there. Again, dancing to his death. And Mobay not in a place there to assist his team. Dingo, I'm not sure you want to be there. You should be getting yourself away. That's the worst hook shot I've ever seen in my life. Dark just had Cube right next to him, and he misses it. So the Shaker will get out. The follow-up stuns will be there on the puck, but they just don't have the damage. Dingo think about using his metamorphosis right now, and NRL dropping. Oh, the Terrorblade, they brought the core. They're trying to kill him. Oh, what a manta usage there. And now they're still going forward, but he was able to use the Thunder there, so Cube is gonna be the only one that is low. Dingo trying to get away, but Cube won't be able to do it. That NRL gets the kill there, and with the specialist Saray, he's gonna be doing damage to everyone. Dingo in so much trouble. He turns around to fight because there's nothing else to do. He's not taking that much damage, but ultimately falls. Nesphere though, he's gonna follow, but he has 1 extra life. The question is, how do you get out of this one? The stun from the Shaker, it doesn't connect. He's a little bit off with the timing, but he does connect on Dark. Nesphere though in some trouble as well. The Echo does get used. Cube needs to get away. Nesphere is dying and he's dead, though not before he finishes off Cube with the side blades. The Ring will try to get himself out. The Heavenly Jump on cooldown, kill him fast. Jeremy Vincento be done as well. A second Jeremy Vincento has been caught with the Force Staff. He'll get himself to the low ground. He's still gonna have to be dealing with that TB illusion, but they do finish him off. Now TB, does he want to break the coil? No, he's just staying right next to it. He likes the little Lotus Flower. He does have the Sunder though to use here. Who's he gonna use it on? Might need to use it on Max right now. They're coming for his life. Still has the Manta. Max, he can go for a BKB, but the Basher can't keep him in place. Mobay being a little bit whittled down, and the bash shot to Max. He's just dead. They do swap out the HP from Sugar. How dare you kill my friend? He just takes his soul. And now Nesphere and Dingo, they're gonna be fighting. The illusions are gonna be there. Your refraction charge is not good enough. The Ring dropping down, and he will die. Nesphere finally using the BKB. That's a 9-second one. Dark trying to get away, but Dingo, he's gonna be needing the one to run. He doesn't have the Sunder any longer. The only way to fight this is to stand your ground. Cube though in a good position, goes in with the Fissure, and finally Dark is dead. Nesphere
A bit of a trouble once again.
Does he have a BKB? No, not for another 40 seconds. And Dark is coming over. Here comes Iron Man. Just leaves him in the cogs and then turns back in. Max just surrounded by everything. They see him perfectly.
Elusive as Puck, and he can just jump into phase shift every 5 seconds, and he's off the map all the time. If you don't deal with him with a hard control, he's gonna ruin your day.
Shaker force staff out. He's just dead. Mobe, he jumped in. He has no. Oh, he's just dead. And Dingo has to run away. The coil was used, so he might be able to survive this one. He doesn't have a BKB. He has to be very careful what he does. The buybacks are coming out. They have to defend their Terrorblade. But the question is, can they do it? Sugargrass, he does have a BKB. Still not using it. There it is. It gets used. Nat and Arvel trying to get himself out. Max still not popping the BKB. But those hexes definitely missing. They had to use the buyback just to keep their Terrorblade alive. At least they get Sugarrat. But it's a small price to pay from the side of XG to force out a Timber buyback. If he dies, it is gonna be a problem, and this means his Hex is almost never gonna come out. And Sphere still holding his ground, doesn't have the mana for the BKB. Now it does need 50 mana, but he's finally gonna be getting it. If he wants to use it though, he might use something else, and he just did. That means no mana on Sphere. What was that mistake? Mobe gets low, but he's still gonna be surviving, and this chase from Ivy, it will give them something. And no buyback on the TA. Does this mean the Roche is gone? Do Ivy have the strength to go for it?
In the top lane.
Oh, the Echo Slam immediately. They go for it with the follow-up Fissure Stun. Cube will get a kill. They need a force staff for him, but they will not use it. And Dingo being a little bit too greedy with his item. He wanted them himself. Oh, no way for you to TP out, Max. You will die here. The Nimbus twice connects on him, and the force staff this time around will be used, but it's not going to be enough. Terrorblade, you didn't want to use it for a Shaker. Are you going to wait on the high ground to fight? Seems like that's your Mobe. Sphere. What was that damage? Poor Sphere. That's your carry that just died in half a second. Sugarrat left all alone. He'll be ripped apart by the Terrorblade. What are you going to do without your cores? Just with that gem, so you cannot hide forever. Max will go in, but immediately the BKB being popped and they want to fight. Yes, he was able to set this one all on his own. The Terrorblade taking some damage. He doesn't have a BKB of mana. The Satanic already. Sphere without the BKB, though, he's being burned down. And there's the Chakram again. But look at this. They brought down the TB. The magic damage is just destroying everyone. Make that pure. Mobe goes in. The Dawnbreaker getting stunned up, but he's still not able to do much. He has been silenced. Just the Chakrams going around. All the trees are dying. The Timber is definitely happy about that one. Finally, the Curse of the Old Growth. They see the Clockwork Dark has nowhere to go. He will die yet again with the Fissure keeping him in place, and he is dead. This time around, it will be JM Vincento that gets the kill.
It's one of the items you hyped up, and I agree with you with his BKB. Now, maybe Dingo solo carries the game, but oh, look at this poor little Max.
Yep, dead. That's another % evasion, 20% magic resistance just for the Trickster's Cloak. Clockwork, slow down. Where are you going? The question is for you, Enchantress, where are you going? Oh man, that is just so sick. Look at what they're doing to them. They can't do anything because of the Zeus. The Zeus is literally destroying them. Dingo needs to run away, but they know that he's somewhere in the vicinity. How do you even open up a fight if you're Ivy? Mobe pops the BKB. He needs to get himself out. The Slower Guardian coming over. He maybe would have been able to TP out. I'm not sure why he didn't try to do it. Now with just the bash, he'll be dead. Ivy, what is their play right now? It doesn't seem like they can do anything.
I am trying to think of one. They are still allow him to hit people. Somehow he's always on the backlines, playing super scared. I feel like he should be more in your face, but what do you get when somebody's not in your face? You get that Earthshaker.
Yep, he's dead, and the Nature's Prophet might be dead as well. Even if he pops a BK happening, there's gonna be another Nimbus. Was that a refresher? Yeah, with the Octarine Core, he just doesn't mind using that one. No way. No way that Max dies here. Please. Please, Max, please survive. It's gonna be too big if you go down and... He even had the cheese, no reason to use it there. He would have died either way, and now he doesn't have a buyback. Hopefully, let's see if Ivy, is there anything gonna come out of this road? They're missing two of their heroes. Jam Vincento trying to get himself out. No more force staffs, no more shenanigans, no more life. Sugarrat comes in and overwhelms him with the blink, and this is just looking so sad for Ivy. They just got the Roche and they couldn't...
Magic community. And
Max is dead again.
No.
I know way. They're just bullying him every single time. He just comes back to life. Why doesn't he just say it's big? He eats the cheese. Okay, my friend. Are you satiated? At least he's gonna be full and dead. Now going for Mobe. He still does have the egg. He's going for Sugarrat as well. Only 6-second BKB. He's gonna be absolutely demolished here. But Dingo uses the cheese, but he's gonna be under the effect of the Sky, so not healing that much. Mobe uses the refresher, but dies right after it. And now, terribly, he doesn't have the BKB. Actually, he does use the refresher. It has another charge of it. It's gonna be 8 seconds up. but in the backlines, everyone is dying against the Shaker. Will not be doing anything, but the Zeus is finally dead. Dark, though, going over that fissure, gonna be completely fine. And Mobe isolated completely, at least gets the blink up to the high ground. He does have money for the Hex, and the buyback from the...
And it's not like she had an Aegis or anything, right? Now she has a Rapier. Oh, shit.
Vincenzo, he needs to get himself out that spear. Man, he would like to punch someone in the face, and he's not even getting the chance. Okay, Mobe, you thought that you were tanky. Not really gonna be the case, and now Dingo trying to get away, but he's under the coil. He doesn't have a buyback, he just uses that, so that guy in the ring. He's gonna get a load of sorts on that side. It's not really gonna be doing anything to him. Mobe, he does have the Ghost Scepter, and it will delay his death for a couple of seconds, but ultimately he will fall. The buyback of the Shaker, maybe a big Echo, can change things up. The Sphere doesn't have a refresher any longer, so once this BKB is out, the Echo could be big. They're going a little bit too deep, but they're not together. Look at the positioning of X3 while they're killing Max. They're not gonna put themselves in a position where they can die. Mobe, where is he? He has gotten to his base. At least in the fountain, he'll be safe. And look at the impetus shot. Shergrat is dying, and one more. Not gonna be connecting. Dark dropping talent, my friend. You can go across the whole map. Why aren't you using it? They use the Echo. They're onto the puck. They might be able to finish off that in our world. The usage of the Stormcrafter. He is alive. He is still alive. Finally, he does drop down, but has a buyback if he wants to use it, and finally we'll get to use it. It's a 5 versus 2 scenario. Only the two of you. What can you do? Yes, give me those rainbows. He's just dancing around in the rain there. Nesphere, put your hands in the air as I clean up your throne. Mobe will go forward, but all of it won't matter because the name of the game is Defense of the Ancients, and you...
Razor? Maybe, but he's been nerfed a little bit too. So I don't see a hero.
Top lane, Arrow connects on Dark. It's gonna be a lot of damage dealt into him. Cube is standing his ground, having the leap. He knows that he can go forward. Max being a bit more aggressive. Oh, that's a beautiful Gale. But bottom lane, the Void. He dodged the Veno, but he's not going to be dodging the Acid Spray. Max on the top lane now dropping low. He's going to get the stop off. No, not going to be happening. X3, they might lose Dark, but Cube, he is sticking out as well. For X3, only thing going well is the mid lane. And Tiny's actually doing a lot better there, but... Nadinar, well, once he gets level 5, it's going to be a problem. And Dingo just dies again under his tower. Nothing he can do.
In the top lanes, at the same time, Max is being pressured quite heavily. Will have Poison Sting applied to him, but will not go. And Aghanims on Tiny.
Vincenzo dropping down on the bottom lane. He'll die in ring though. Looking like he could be the trade-off, and that's gonna be happening as well. Mirana, deep in here, they want Nesphere dead. Cube is gonna have to get a arrow of his life, and that wasn't the one that he was looking for. He even came very low HP, so I'm not really attempted a Nesphere. He gets himself out barely.
So, this is 6:30 into the game, and the only hero who has a good time on your team is this Mobe, who might be going down, and he eats a boat. No, he will not be going down, but he will not. Oh, maybe.
Oh, that's a beautiful torrent though. He does have a ton of armor on this Tiny, so he's trying to survive. Does have one more ball to charge, and the impetus. Oh!
The game is going to be long, right? So he is going to die quite a lot.
The ring gonna be okay. Kunga coming over for the faces one. He'll get the X in the boat. He drowns them in the river. Cube, he wants to get something. Please give us a kill. Come on, guys. We deserve at least that. No, yeah, you do. But now you deserve a beating. Cube just turns around, bends over, and waits for Natty into a good position. He is under enemy vision. The question is, can Ivy get close? And the answer is gonna be very clear. It seems like no. They will find the Kunkka. Do they have enough spells? They even missed the arrow. And look at that. Solar Guardian in the air. Tiny, come back here. You wanted the fight. The fight is something that we're gonna give to you. And look at this. Even with the haste, he does have a Spirit Vessel on him. Will most definitely fall. The question is, can we get the denied? No. Natty Narwhal will make sure of it. Cube, he gets him.
When he got the blink 8 minutes in, he's no longer, because suddenly he has a full Spirit Vessel, making him super tanky, and he also has a point booster.
They're going for a ring. They tried to get him, but look at this. The Solar Guardian is there, and here comes the boat, the torrent. They're gonna be going with the Stampede, but the ones that are actually trampling them are gonna be X3. Natty Narwhal is unstoppable. Ivy. Ah, man, it's so sad to say it, but there's not many ways to come back into the game. Shergrat gets the ulti. He might go down here, but Max and Mobe are taking a lot of damage. Actually, Mobe trying to get a kill. He will toss that tree. Not gonna be enough. Mobe, he wants to make something happen here. He needs a target to toss towards Shergrat. Ah, he'll get enough mana for the avalanche as well, but he's still dying. It is gonna come at a cost. You might have
right now, right? That is how much they are behind. They just don't have enough damage. Now Dingo in the top lane, he might be doing something to Shagarat, gets pretty lucky with bashes. Does he go for Chronosphere? Of course he does. Jim Vincento in a position for freezing field.
Or Guardian. It's just gonna be a bonus. There it is. There's the place for Ivy. They get 2 kills. They get 2 heroes. Is this the start of a comeback? Is coming from the side, as you mentioned. It's time to bail. It's time for Ivy to call it a day, but Mobe has been caught. He's gonna use the avalanche, a little bit of rocks into the face. They go onto the alchemist. He doesn't care. The solar guardian will be there. Actually, they're gonna try to kill it, but the stun there coming out from him, and the alchemist does die. That's a big kill. You only killed the CM, but look at them. They're all dying to the poison. They're dying slowly. Their life is being taken away. They're gonna be needing to visit the doctor, but doctors can't bring you from the dead. Only Jesus did that, and Mobe, he's gonna be meeting Jesus right now.
BKB still doing what I want him to do with the creeps, getting them killed, but not with the itemization I'm hoping for.
Speaking about hoping, Jam Vincento is hoping for the alchemist. He uses his ulti. He wants to destroy someone. Going for the Mirana. Qpei will be on the receiving end of that destruction. Ring comes over. Sproink. My kill, my friend. You're getting all of the gold from the creeps. Give something to us poor guys. And, you know, alchemist, he will pay his taxes.
It almost doesn't matter, right? Like, at this point, you're just so far ahead. But now Mobe in the mid lane.
Yeah, they will go for Natty Narwhal, and a wild Kawaii appears, then a wild Tiny appears. Kunkka, he got the BKB on, but he didn't get the ghost shift. He's still taking a lot of damage, and the arrow into his eye. He will not be able to get away from that one, but here comes Nesphere. The BKB comes out from Mobe. Then Nesphere, he didn't use the BKB, he just died. Is this the turnaround that we were looking for? Sugarrat, he didn't get his ulti off. It's time to run. It's time to run from that one, but the arrow, what a dodge from Sugarrat. He's not going to be caught by that one. The Faceless Void needs to TP into the base. He understands the dangerous right now. Jam Vincento, though, seems like he doesn't, because he's gonna come over and just die. But a beautiful fight from Ivy. They'll take that one any time of the day. Mobe, he's
both, right? You want long fight because you need to this damage over time to kick in, and you get the long fight.
Mobe, he will be finding the Dawnbreaker. The arrow doesn't connect. Cube makes a mistake there. Dark will be turning around, and now Nesphere comes over. Cube, he will die for your sins. No, he won't, because he gets saved by the CM. Bingo needs to run away. He's gonna be popping the BKB. They didn't lose the Dawnbreaker, but that's have a buyback. Going for the Faceless Void. They get the bashes on him, but Dingo will be able to get himself out. The CM, though, isn't gonna be so lucky. And then now they're looking for Dingo. The arrow this time around, it will not connect because Nesphere, he has the BKB. Just eats it up, Rage, but you have the strength necessary to get this one. You'll also have the strength necessary to eat an arrow to the back. Oh, what a silence onto the Tiny Max, though. Who's gonna be silencing him? Now the Stampede being used. He's running over the side of X3, and the Faceless Void is in. He uses the Chrono. The arrow will connect onto the Alchemist. The BKB is there as well, but he still has an Aegis and a Chemical Rage at the ready if he wants it. BKB to Ring, not even gonna be dying there. Max comes over. He does have the Axe Strike, so doing a lot of damage, but this is what a lot of damage looks like, my friend. Now for a Face Void, the Abyssal Blade, just one more bat. They'll get the silence. Goodbye, Void. Dingo is dead. No. See now, Kunkka, he gets stunned up. He's that arrow, says Tiny, come over. Here's the Solar Guardian. Mobe will be getting himself out, but Crystal Maiden not gonna be so lucky in the rink with this Orchid. Is just doing so much work. CM does buyback, but doesn't have the ulti. Mobe goes in to die, doesn't have a buyback. He can't come back into the game, and he's not gonna be poisoned any longer. Max being forced back, and here comes the impetus shot. Max trying to run away. Go to your fountain. Go to your fountain. Just stay there while we kill your throne, Ivy.
Right.